I'm an arts law student at Melbourne, just about to finish my degree, which is very exciting. Well, I actually started out in Red Cross in about 2006 doing emergency services, so I'm on the emergency first aid team. A couple of years before, I'd been on a family holiday and we came across a fairly nasty car accident. I had no idea what to do, and it was a horrible feeling. So I went out and did a first aid course, but then because you never use it, you don't keep up the skills. But I kind of found out that Victorian Red Cross has this emergency first aid team where you are on standby to respond to emergencies, which is thankfully pretty rare. So for the bushfires, I was out at some of the relief stations. I think it actually ended up being, more stressful than I expected. Not so much because, the work was difficult or, obviously it's a difficult situation and, there are lots of very distressed people, as you can imagine. And it was really more the kind of the surreal nature of being in, the outer suburbs of Melbourne, which, you know quite well and have driven through however many times. And it's actually been transformed into a disaster zone. And, the army's there setting up tents for people to stay in. I think probably the most challenging thing is always remembering that people are relying on you. And if you do a dodgy job on a uni assignment, no one cares. And, you might get a crap mark, but that's it. Whereas if you're at a legal service and someone's relying on you to advise them about, their potentially crippling debt, and you do a crap job on that, that's going to have serious impacts on people's lives. So, likewise, if you're doing first aid and, you get that wrong, the consequences can be pretty dire. And that said, all the volunteering stuff that I do has good support structures behind it. So even though, yes, there's a responsibility and obviously you need to do your job properly, it's not like it's kind of you against the world, I guess. When you are actually able to, use some skills that you've got to help someone out and make their life a bit better, that's it's one of the most rewarding things you can do. I would always be volunteering in some capacity somewhere. I'd probably go mad if all I did was go to work and go home. That's not the way I'm built. So.